Welcome guys to another episode of Cars with Calvin, and in today's review series we are going to review the 2017 BMW X3 where luxury and power are combined. And having these two features combined, it gives you a sporty, stylish family vehicle. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also share this video to your family and friends. The BMW X3 is the German automaker's mid-child in its lineup of SUVs, positioned above the smaller X1 and below the larger X5. The X3 is available in a Turbo 4, a Turbo 6 or a Turbo Diesel, which can be configured in rear and all-wheel drive. That's a fairly standard blueprint for a small luxury SUV. What really helps the X3 to stand out from its rivals is how agile and playful it is when you're behind the wheel. The steering is linear and reacts quickly to inputs, while the complete suspension soaks bumpy roads with ease. Just be careful, the X3's options sheet is a tempting and potentially very expensive place to spend your time. The 2017 BMW X3 is offered in 4 trim levels, that is the X-Drive 28i, the X-Drive 28i, X-Drive 28D and the X-Drive 35i. These trims are primarily differentiated by their powertrains rather than their features. For example, the S-Drive 28i is a rear-wheel drive, but the X-Drive 28i is an all-wheel drive, and they're all powered by a turbocharged 4-cylinder gas engine, while the X-Drive 28D uses a diesel engine. But the cost of these 3 trims is roughly the same: the X-Drive 28D, the X-Drive 28i and the S-Drive 28i. The X-Drive 35i is driven by a significantly more powerful turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, but it is way much pricier because it includes premium packages, which is optional on the others. Under the hood of the S-Drive 28i and the X-Drive 28i is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 240 horsepower and 352 Newton meters of torque, while the X-Drive 28D, it uses a diesel engine that produces 180 horsepower and 380 Newton meters of torque, where an 8-speed automatic transmission is standard across the board. The X-Drive 35i being the most powerful, it has a 3-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder engine that produces 300 horsepower and 407 Newton meters of torque, which comes with a premium package, adaptive xenon headlights, and a 16-speaker Harman Kardon, wireless charging and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The optional technology package gets you a heads-up display and navigation system, which includes a larger central iDrive screen and an upgraded controller that accepts written inputs, but it does not offer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Simple and to the point, that's how best I can sum up the attractive cabin of the BMW X3. It's not the final word in innovative fashion, but everything is logically placed and outward visibility is much excellent. The second row bench has adult-friendly levels of headroom and legroom, though getting 3 people back there will require a certain degree of familiarity. Cargo room is equally good with more than 27 cubic feet of volume behind the split folding rear seats back. Standard features are a little skimpy considering the X3 substantial starting price. However, the heated front seats and genuine leather upholstery and even a rear view camera, those are extra cost items. We all know that all vehicles have their own pros and cons, and also BMW has its own pros and cons. And some of the pros and cons are it's extremely agile. It has impressive power from an optional turbo 6 cylinder, ample passenger room and cargo room. And some of the cons are it has a limited standard features and it gets more pricey when the options are added. In conclusion, my final verdict of this car is that the BMW X3 is a family-friendly luxury SUV that is practical and fun to drive. But if you're loading on option, this could be a budget-busting proposition. And I hope you really enjoyed this video today. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and God is going to bless you. So until next time, I'll see you in my next episode. Ciao.